Hi, I'm Roger and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a video about the second autocross event that I attended. I was going to make an intro on the way there. I was going to stick a GoPro on the windshield of the car and talk about getting the car ready, but I didn't have the right adapters to get the GoPro angled right, sticking it on the windshield, so I was unable to do that. So I'm making a video now after the event. I feel like I was way better prepared for this event than my first event. Friday I got the car in the garage, put it on the lift. I went over my rear control arm bolts because for some reason the bolts keep coming loose despite having Loctite put on them. So I retorqued those, they were a hair loose. And then I adjusted my tire pressures Friday, got them about where I wanted, so they were pretty close for Saturday. Then I adjusted them once I got to the event. And this time, instead of waiting to the last minute to register, I registered like a week in advance, and I got my numbers like the next day, so I was able to go ahead and put my numbers on the car. Shortly after I got to the event and went through tech inspection, they opened the course so we could walk it. I walked the course 2 times before the driver's meeting. The course was a lot easier course to memorize than what the course was last time. And then after the driver's meeting, I walked the course another time. Then come time for my group to race, I got in Group B, and I chose a spot that was in like the middle of the track, so I was able to watch both sides of the track and watch the cars go around there to see what they were doing to help me memorize the course even more. And then I also had an instructor ride with me. The guy was really nice and helpful, showed me some things I need to work on. I know when you're driving like this, you need to have your seat up close, but I didn't adjust my seat because the gear on this seat's always been stripped. So after I ran my first 3 runs, I pushed on the power seat button and pushed on the seat really hard and was able to get the seat to move up closer to the steering wheel. Then since there weren't many cars there in the afternoon, instead of giving us 3 runs, they gave us 4 runs. Had an instructor ride with me for 2 of those runs. The guy was really nice and helpful. This was a different guy. And my times improved. I was hoping to get a 55-second time today, and I actually got a 54-second time in. And I think that was I think a 54 was a really good time because when I went across the finish line, the instructor got really excited that I got a 54, so it must have been a pretty good time for this car with these tires. Aside from my driving skill, the next biggest thing I feel that I have holding me back is the tires on my car. I'm trying to figure out what to do about a set of tires because like I mentioned in my last video, kind of thinking about possibly getting rid of this car, but I don't really know. All right, so now I'll play the videos of all my runs.
There you go, good. Yeah, good. All right, that's just a little more speed there. Good, much better, much better. Yeah. Here we go. There you go, good job. All right, around. And back to right. There you go. Now to the 3 go. Now look left. Look. Look for that finish. Look for that last go. There it is. There it is. Get him.
This thing sounds wicked, by the way.
Thank you.
The Flowmasters?
They're kind of like Flowmasters or chambered muffler. They're just half the price of Flowmasters because they
Nice.
don't have the Flowmasters.
Ready? Send it! Send it.
I know in the last video and now this video I've mentioned about my tires, how they're getting bad. I want to show you what my tires look like. The fronts don't look as bad as the rear, but you can see do have some visible cracking. And with where I live, there's only like 2 or 3 more months of good driving weather for a car like this. So in a way, it really doesn't make sense to me to put new tires on it than have the car sitting for like 4, 5, 6 months and the tires just getting old and So thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel for more videos like this.